after the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Coming off a contest that looks real good on paper between the New York Giants and the Houston Texans. Now on one sideline, a look at the Jets head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. His counterpart on the opposing sideline, Texans head coach D'Amico Ryans. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So out count the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first-rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
One of the really cool things about Jackson Dart's career, both high school and college, is every step of the way he just kept getting better. And that's what the great pros do. Joe Burrow, Lamar, Josh Allen, they never rest on their laurels. They're constantly striving to be excellent. It's exactly what Jackson Dart did collegiately, how to do professionally.
8 runs to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, facing third down to begin this ballgame. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They've got first down here from the 36.
And the Giants first down.
Coming left is Tracy. Continuing to move past the 45. Down the left sideline he goes. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away.
Touchdown, Giants.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. On the return, here comes takedown. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. And leading them out is the 2nd overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL, and it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion, but this guy is just, he just processes the game quicker. I remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that as well. It's anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even break on the route. C.J. was unique in that way, and that skill set has been a big part of his success.
3rd down, Nixon gets it. Now all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
And the Texans first down.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. The coverage
On the gun, Stroud. Put some heat on this deep. He's got it inside the 10. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans shot their opening drive. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
Here's Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans tie it up as he nails his first try of the season.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. There he goes, right sideline. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take the lead on the first play of the drive. That one right down the middle. And the Giants take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Dell now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Giants in control so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They start out 2nd and 10. Buying some time left. Stroud doing his best to work quickly here. 3rd and long for him here. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Giants and Darius Slayton with the football once again. Well, Brock, it only took him 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Pushing man right is Slayton. So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8, so we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Johnson. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. 1st down from the 42.
Giants, 1st down.
From the gun, here's Dart. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. Now, he'd be perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Motion him out of the backfield left. Dart out of the shotgun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's hear it, Texans fans, because it's 3rd down.
Dart gonna throw again. He's in trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Texans grab it. Not much return after the fumble, but they will take over inside the red zone. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following a turnover. Well secured by Jaden Higgins. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. The Giants using their first time out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and book.
They'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get some late points and the lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans push their lead to 3.
Texans 17, Giants 14. Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Giants take over first and
The Giants about to get to work on offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Throwing from the gun. Texans closing in, and they get to him. Offense in the hurry up here.
Jackson goes set. A loss of 8 yards. And it's third.
Down now. Here's Duggs. Keep rolling the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Texans have recovered it.
Third down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing fourth down,
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
okay, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game.
Score Texans 24, Giants 14. Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Giants take over now late in this first half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They're probably going to try to get this into field goal range, trying to trim that lead. Lost control of another one. Oh, heads up look from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. So they keep the football, but now they face second and long.
Recovered by the offense.
Looking now from the gun. Wow, it's free again! And the Texans have recovered it! Yet again, Brock, an inability to hang on to the football. I'm just gonna guess might be working a little harder on ball security next week. Third straight series they put it on the turf. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead.
31. Giants 14. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Giants getting one more series here before the half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. Going on first down. It's Dobbs. Loses it again. And the offense is there to recover, but they're still stuck inside their own 10.
Jackson Dart safe. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Dell now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Now here's the Houston offense. They've got it first to begin the third. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Now begin with a run by Mixon. He's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Trying to work quickly now.
At the 31. It's a pickup of 6.
It's Mixon on second down. By a man, he's in the clear. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. This guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans making a 24-point ball game.
Giants 14. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Giants offense all set to get started. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. On play action with Darts. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Here's second and 10 from the 21. Quick one to the outside by Dot. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, here's Dot. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Encroachment, defense.
So keep that second and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. They're sending left out of the slot. On first and 10, here's Dart. Johnson once more. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Giants first down.
Hand off to Tracy. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Texans' 39-yard line.
Here goes Doc to the air. Wow, it's free again! Heads up play for the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Giants who are going to have it to start the 4th quarter, partner, in a game that seems pretty far out of their reach. They dodge the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Back to throw. Here starts. Loses it again. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they don't get much after recovering the fumble, so a near turnover ends in a loss of yards. Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
It's a turnover on downs.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Stroud doing his best to work quickly here. Throwing off the play fake. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he'll be brought down to about the 29. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. With this lead, keeping the pedal down.
At the 29-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Handoff from Mixon, running right. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
They're going to pass it here. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
The coverage by
Throw here, 3rd down. This connects with Schultz. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 20.
Hurry this to the line.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st down and 10.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, Stroud. Almost had 6, but can't find it in the end zone. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Tyler Newman there defensively.
Here's Stroud again. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Texans keep running away with this. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead.
45. Giants 14. Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now here comes the New York offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Dart setting in the throw here. It's free again! Hands up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
To Theo Johnson.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they go up big on third down there with the sack.
Jackson darts. A loss of 7 yards. 3 and
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. The Giants readying to punt. And they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off for training camp. It does instill some confidence. He did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get you caught up on. Let's start in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And we know the Detroit offense can score. How about the defense getting it done? They force the fumble, and it's a scoop and score for the touchdown. The Lions just a little too good in this one. They come away with the win. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston? Looking in on the Texans, they're hosting the New York Football Giants. And this is Nico Collins. He only had 2 receptions in the game, but he made both of them count. Both of them went for touchdowns. The Texans get it done as they come away with the win. Lastly, let's go out to Santa Clara. The 49ers hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And we talk so much about the Chiefs' offense. How about the defense coming up big here? They force the fumble, and it's a scoop and score for the touchdown. The Chiefs get it done as they come away with the victory. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying good night. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.